live bug. Hey everyone. I'm a little late starting the stream. I'm going to be streaming the game between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. I'm really interested to see this. Currently, it is fourth and a long one for uh, the Indianapolis Colts. They're just across the 50-yard line. Richardson snaps, three-step drop, throws the ball incomplete. Looks like it's going to be a turnover on downs for Houston. I'll be right back while I set up a couple more things. Sorry for the late start today. All right, just getting some set up. What's up, Crunch? Getting everything set up. I was running a little late, helping a friend out. Get that going. Gotta get my scoreboard up. Oh yeah, you got the. Are you watching the game with? Am I overlaying the announcers, or are you just having me on the? All right, there's that. I gotta get my scoreboard up too. All right, there we go. Almost done. You got two games plus me. Yeah, honestly, I have Sunday tickets, so there's a chance I might be bouncing around a little bit just to keep an eye on stuff while stuff's on commercial because commercials suck. Keep an eye on everything. Do a double window. I think I can modify my window to show this game plus red zone. That'd be a fun one. Let's see here. Well, I'll figure that out in a minute. Right now, I just gotta get everything else up and going. Let me get my scoreboard. Let's see. Everything is going so slow right now. Flexi. All right. First pass by Stroud is incomplete to Tank Dell. It's cool to see Tank Dell back. Start a new scoreboard. All right. All right. Stroud is under center. Hands it off to Mixon. Mixon gets about a yard. All right. So it's third and looks like third and about 8. So this one, I mean, both teams not starting out super strong yet, but let's see where we get. Do this real quick. It is still scoreless. Third and 8. Stroud runs. He kicks. Oh, there's a flag. It looks like someone jumped early. Get this scoreboard set up real quick. I apologize for the delay. False start on number 78 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 now. So got 0-0. I got to do one. If you're just joining, sorry, I got started a little bit late. I'm curious about Diggs, man. Like, he had a bad year second half of last season. If he's going to do anything, bounce back. Stroud is in trouble running. He's going to run it himself. He looks like he's going to get it. He dumps forward, and it looks like he got the first down. Ooh, actually, based on the spot, it looks like he's going to be about a half a yard short. They might look at. They're saying 4th down. It's going to be 4th and about a half a yard. They're keeping the offense on the field, so it looks like it's going to be 2 punts back to back, or 2 going for it back to back. No punting this game. Got 2 young quarterbacks in. Anthony Richardson looked okay, missed his 4th down pass a little high, so maybe knock a little rust off. See if these guys can keep this stuff going. Mixon's in for running back. Stroud falls down, throwing from his knees, converts, and gets it to Jordan. Wow. He slipped and fell, hops back up on his knees, and throws a completion. Wow. He throws the ball as 2 Colts defenders were coming as he was standing on his knees. All they had to do was touch him, and he got the ball off. That was wild. All right, Stroud is under center. Man in motion. Steps back. Oh, wow. Stroud, he fell again. He throws it to the turf. Something's weird. They say it's new turf. They're kind of stopped and they're looking at stuff, but Joe Mixon did an amazing job blocking on that. He took out a defender. A lot of discussion on if that turf is too slippery, but there you can see a lot of slip marks on the helmet logo on the new turf at Lucas Oil. So we'll see. Maybe there is an issue, maybe there's not. I'm not 100% positive. They're calling that intentional grounding. Looks like swings it to Mixon on the short route, gets about 6 or 7. So it was 2nd and 20. Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, Joe Mixon, looking at a lot of the playmakers for the Texans. They're definitely, I feel like they're a lot more stacked than they were before. 3rd and 12, Stroud's in shotgun, man in motion running across, snaps, 3-step drop, passes short of the first down, but Stephon Diggs catches the ball. My guess is he's going to be about a yard short, yard to 2. I wonder if they're going to go for it again. There you go, Saw. Getting some passes to Diggs. Dude, really? Bryce Young is 0 for 1. Yeah. It's I think you got to give him a little bit more time. It's hard to say. They're going to kick a field goal here. A 51-yard field goal attempt. Fairbairn kicks it. It wavers back and forth and right down the middle. It looked like it was going to wiggle a little bit, but so that puts the Colts or the Texans up 3-0 with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Both offenses are looking a little bit rusty. So it's not, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like bad. I mean, it's their first game of the season. A lot of these guys didn't get a lot of reps, if any, during preseason. So let's see here. Is there an option? I got this, and then we got the Bengals and the Giants. Okay. How do you join to? There's got to be a way, right? From my understanding, there was a way to pick 2 games and watch at once. And I think it would be kind of cool to do that. I'm going to look into that real quick. Okay, so we'll go to Sunday Ticket. Is there any multi-view going on right now? I thought there was going to be a way to do multi-view on your own this time around, because before they just kind of picked they're like, here's 4 games that are on multi-view. And that was great, but they were saying they're supposed to be, now you can do... Okay. I'm looking into a couple different options. If I find it, and anyone else has this, I'll send a link to how to get it going, because it's supposed to be pretty cool that you're supposed to be able to do this. All right. Well, we'll figure that out here in a minute. So that with that reception, that puts Stephon Diggs, they're just saying it, over 10,000 yards on his career. It's pretty quick. We will see. I mean, honestly, with the Bills, he was good, and then he kind of fell off. He seemed unhappy. So we shall see. Should have a new background updated for my next stream I'll be doing next week. I'm still debating which game to stream next week, and we will oof. He chose to run that one out and just got annihilated. There should be a multi-view option, huh? I don't see it. They need to just make that like kind of a universal thing, in my opinion. Second drive, handoff. Richardson actually didn't hand off, kept the ball himself. That's about a 7-yard pickup. Kyler Murray, they're looking at Michael Wilson catches a touchdown against Buffalo. So it's 7-0 in Buffalo right now, which is pretty interesting. Kyler Murray was out most of last season, so it'd be cool to see what Wilson and then also having Harrison Jr. can do for them. All right. Richardson's in the shotgun, man in motion. This time he does hand it off to Taylor, runs it up about 5 yards, gets the first down. They're up to about the 40-yard line. Their own 40-yard line. All right. It's not quite noon, but I'm going to have a Corona because it's Sunday and it's the first week of football. This stream is not brought to you by Corona, even though that was almost a Corona commercial, but I'm sure someone will. Yeah, so what's it? Local time is 11:22. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Richardson snaps, comes back. He slips again. Deep bomb down, aired out. Oh, my good Lord. Pierce touchdown, 60 yards in the air. He caught that in the end zone. That was a monster pass. Holy crap. That wasn't just a 60-yard touchdown. That was like that pass. He caught that in the end zone, and he probably threw that 70 yards in the air. That is a massive touchdown. Richardson, that was huge. That was unreal. The hype might be real on this. I know we didn't get to see a lot of them last year. So when we watch the replay here, he steps back, he slips, he steps further back at about the 31-yard line. So about a 68, 69-yard pass. He catches it around the 2 or 1. Extra point is up, and it is right down the middle. That was a hell of a pass. And I mean, you could call it a drive. It was 2 plays. Like 7-yard rush by Richardson, followed by a 60-yard pass by Richardson. I mean, that was all Richardson. 2 plays. Awesome. It's exciting to see the Colts with a quarterback again. There's stuff with Andrew Luck. I mean, it sucks he retired if he wanted to leave. He was a great player. But with all the injuries and struggles he had in that area, Josh Allen fumble. Come on, Saw. Why do you keep getting me bad news? I like the Bills. Bills all the way this time. Just kidding. I have no idea. They need to get over that hump, though. They need to beat the Chiefs. All right. See if the Texans and CJ Stroud can bring it back. I'm very excited to see how this game goes with these 2 players. I mean, these were like two of the most hyped quarterbacks even early in last season. I know Bryce Young, but Bryce Young has struggled so much that, I mean, these are the guys you want to see if the hype is real, especially like CJ Stroud. I mean, like, he is expected to just continue on what he did last year, and Richardson didn't play that much. But Richardson, when he did play, looked amazing. So if he can play like what he just did, I mean, that was insane. That was such an amazing pass and just perfectly placed. That was great. So it's like if he's playing like this year, I mean, the Colts are going to go far. He has got a cannon though. That pass was ridiculous. Definitely going to have to see if that pops up on. I don't have Twitter or whatever they're calling it, so I don't really post stuff like that. But I'll find something to repost or start something if I get going. But yeah, is the Colts coach who is that? I can't remember his name right now. It's not Steichen. That's who's with where's that Steichen? Eagles OC. That's right. Okay. Yeah, Steichen. Okay, Shane Steichen. Yeah, Shane Steichen is like they call him like the quarterback whisperer or whatever. Everyone was pretty hyped on the fact that Steichen, I think, is like if that's who it is, then it's like I remember their conversations about like if he goes in there and Richardson really learns under him, Richardson's going to be a freak. He's just going to dominate. So, and it's like based on that pass alone, I mean, my God. We'll see how they do the rest of the game, but that was a really exciting play. Shockingly enough, it looks like New England hasn't scored because they have no offense. Anyway, all right. CJ Stroud under center. Mixon shifting out. Looks like it's going to be a pass play. Stroud throws it short. Schultz gets the ball, about a 4-yard gain. Nice little short dump out pass. Let me see here. see. Okay, sorry. Snaps the ball. Mixon runs up the middle, gets a nice big opening up the middle, gets about a 10-yard carry. First down. So yeah, 11 yards. Joe Mixon, dude, I think that was a great pickup for them. A good veteran running back who's been consistent and good for a while. And Stroud running, throws the sideline wide open. Is that Tank Dell? Tank Dell wide open on the sideline. It's like no one even near him. 23-yard reception for Tank Dell. Looks like the DB slipped. I keep seeing a lot of people slipping. There might be an issue with the turf. Step back, Stroud scrambles, dumps it down. Very low pass, but it was caught by Stephon Diggs. About a 2 to 3 yard reception. It's better than a sack. Yeah, so Byron, yeah, so there was a massive touchdown. So it was the Colts got the ball, did a Richardson did a quick little, like, it was like a 7-yard rush up the middle, and then stepped back and then just unleashed a bomb for like 60-yard touchdown straight to the end zone. Stroud is under center, two lined up behind him, snaps the ball, tosses it back to Mixon. Mixon gets about 2 to 3 yards. So it's going to come down to about a third and 5, third and 6. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. The clock is running in this first quarter. Houston's moving the ball pretty well, but it does seem like a lot of guys are slipping around. And this is, like they said, this is new turf in Lucas Oil Stadium. And they said they used the same turf as they used in Soldier Field, I guess. But guys are sliding all, like, I've seen at least 3 or 4 guys slide, especially quarterbacks. Stroud backs up and he slips. He falls. I think he slipped. It looked like it was maybe a tackle, but it looks like he lost his footing and just fell forward. Yeah, I haven't seen much of that Pittsburgh Atlanta game. That's what's actually playing in my area, and I signed up for Sunday Ticket midway through last year on a crazy deal during like Black Friday. I did not read the fine print where it said it was an automatic renewal. So a few weeks ago, I got a notification, 50-yard attempt for Fairbairn. 50-yard is good. So Fairbairn has a 51 and a 50-yard field goal. So 6-7. But it automatically renewed. So now I have Sunday Ticket, and I was like, well, I may as well take full advantage of it. So I'm gonna stream games that seem to be less popular as far as nationwide goes, or ones that are in my area that aren't that popular, because I don't want to watch the Atlanta Pittsburgh game. Like, I'd rather watch these two guys. I want to see Stroud and Richardson playing right now. I mean, like, the first game of the season, they're playing against each other, and it's like, those are two of the most highly touted rookies from last year. Like, I don't know how this is not it's at an 11 a.m. It's the early game, and it's not even one of the more common ones. So, let me know if there's anything a little wonky with the stream this morning. Like I said, I got back a little late and started it kind of. I set everything up in about 3 minutes. So if something's a little off, just let me know. And then like we were talking about in the other stream, the first one, background will be changing soon. It's kind of a slow process of getting everything set up and everything kind of where I want it to be. And the fact right now is I am currently set up in a small corner of my bedroom because the office is where my wife works. all the time, so I can't have all this stuff set up in there. And so it's like we're just working on a space that's going to be more permanent and allow me to make it a little more interesting than just the one sign and then my jersey sitting on the ground here. So I got my tacos shirt on today too, which is hopefully good luck for someone because tacos are amazing. All right, C.J. Stroud, six completions to five different receivers. He's 6 of 7. He's not playing bad. Their drives are stalling out a little bit. Offensive line seems to be having a little bit of struggles, and it seems like he's slipping a few times. And it's that sack, that last sack, really did seem like he slipped more than he was hit. It's hard to tell. They didn't really show a replay of it, but that didn't. I mean, he was barely touched and he flew forward. Kickoff is a touchback. Yeah, they got to figure out this turf because they just showed a whole montage replay of all these guys slipping and falling all over the place, and it is not. Yeah, they're talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of conversation about that, and this is like the game we watched on Friday. Guys were falling all over and slipping, and the grass was falling apart. Like they need to really get this down. Richardson and the shotgun passes it out to Pittman, about a 4 yard reception. How much money the NFL is worth? They need to get this right. This grass is just ridiculous. These guys keep slipping. Someone's going to get hurt. New England scored before Cincy. It's 7-0. It's Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, probably the only guy on their team that knows how to play offense. 2nd and 6. You have Richardson under center. Hands, oh, fake off. Richardson has a little bit of time. Fires it. Almost intercepted. Oof. That that was dangerous though. That should have been a pick. All right. Third downs. All no third down conversions for either team today. 3rd and 6. Anthony Richardson is in shotgun snaps. Backs up. Backs up a little bit more. Rushes. He's getting trouble and he is sacked. That is like a 10+ yard sack. His helmet comes off. That was a pretty big hit. He kind of tossed him back over him. Yeah, there's no flag, but man, that I've seen smaller hits for flags with how he tossed him and basically threw him onto his head. Yeah, that was an offensive line breakdown, it looks like. It is 4th and 17. I mean, realistically, you have to think about how good the Texans defense has the possibility of being. Nice punt, rolls, keeps rolling down to about the 18 or 19 yard line. But yeah, Houston's defense. I mean, you have D'Amico Ryan. He's such a good defensive mind. He's such a good coach, and I think you're going to see their defense be really, really strong. They gave up that one big touchdown, but you might see, you know, and you might see them, you know, give up some big plays here and there. But I think they're going to be a really strong defense overall. Pardon me. Early morning. Need more beer. Just kidding. It's not that early. It's almost noon. I'm going to watch the Broncos this afternoon and make some wings, maybe. Definitely fun watching these two quarterbacks play, though. Saints are already up 17. I gotta get a scoreboard going here and looking at some of this though, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, Caleb Williams, like you can sit there and say like, oh, this guy's gonna be like the next this or that. And it's like you don't know, A. And B, he's gotta get acclimated to like real NFL football. Like it's not gonna like just honestly, the thing that would make me happy though is if like Bo Nix actually comes out looking that good, because then I would just laugh. Because everyone was like, oh, the Broncos could have gotten him in the second round. It's like, I'm just curious. You never know though, because it's like everyone was talking about, first overall pick last year. Um, can't even think right now. I apologize. Bryce Young. So yeah, Bryce Young, first overall pick, second overall pick in C.J. Stroud looks way better, and then you have Anthony Richardson, who's even looking better, and he didn't even play much last year, so he should, in all reasonable consideration, be behind a little bit because he didn't play last year. But he's looking great. So you can't ever. It's literally a lottery. So you have the Cardinals on top of the Bills 10-0. You have the Patriots on top of the Bengals 7-0. Vikings on top of the Giants 7-3. Titans on top of the Bears 7-0. Saints on top of the Panthers 17-0. Steelers and Falcons tied 3-3. Jaguars leading the Dolphins 7-0. And Texans and Colts, it's Colts 7, Texans 6. So CJ Stroud, shotgun, hands the ball off to Stephon Diggs on a run around, and he gets about 5.5 yards. Yeah, dude, Brock Purdy. I mean, that was the thing. It's like his very first action. I remember watching that where they were losing to the Chiefs, and he goes in at the end of the game and like goes to do a handoff and turns the wrong direction. And you're like, oh, that guy's a joke. And then he comes in, and you're like, oh wait, no, actually, this guy's pretty good, and he was the last pick of the draft. So yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's going to be on coaching, going to be on scheme, and what works and who the guy is. Stroud's in shotgun, hands it off to Mixon, about a 4 yard, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit short. So it's going to be about a third in inches. Brock Purdy's the man. I've actually been, I'm hoping, if I can get a bonus or a really good card to get, I want to get a box of cards called Panini National Treasures from 2020. I think it's 2022 seasons, which are still out right now. And there's a chance to get a Brock Purdy rookie autograph. And I really want to get that card. And it's not one I would sell. It's one I would hold because I think it's a cool story and it's really awesome. And I like him as a player. All right, 3rd and 1. Stroud under center, 2 in the backfield. Hands off to Mixon, goes on the outside, stiff arms, and gets himself about 4 yards with a stiff arm as he's pushing a defender down the field. Yeah, Purdy got I mean, he could have gone his whole career at being where he was and never really getting a chance. And he got that chance and showed who he could be. And now he's a starting quarterback making, you know, almost nothing compared to his teammates, but he's going to get a payday. It can't just be his system because Trey Lance didn't even look that good in that system. 1st and 10, under center, fake handoff, play action, giant shot, deep bomb. Nico Collins is there, and it is a reception around the 11. Nico Collins, 2 defenders on him, and he jumps up and just mosses both of them. That was insane. Nico Collins just with a snag. I mean, that was a bomb by Stroud, but it was a little bit underthrown, so that means Nico Collins had to slow up and jump up higher than 2 defenders as he's getting tackled by both of them and hold on to that ball coming down. 1st and 10, rushes up. Mixon gets to about the 9, so about a 5-yard pickup. So they're on the 9-yard line in the red zone. So 2 huge bombs, man. That is, these guys, I love watching these 2 guys play. Stroud and Richardson, their arms are just bonkers. Like, they can just throw. Yeah, the fact that people think, like, oh, it's just the system, like anyone could go. Like, no, they can't. You're playing an NFL game. You're playing against an NFL defense. You have to know how to read and make the right throw, and he does that, and that's what counts. Under center, Stroud backs up, kind of a lame play action, just gives a nice little fade toss deep and out of bounds. It'd be 3rd and 6. Yeah, there's all this conversation about guys who are systems, and realistically, you have to think they're in the NFL for a reason. And a lot of quarterbacks that like make the quick right read, that's the biggest thing, is making the right read, making the quick decision, making the good throw. Accuracy at the correct target at the right time. It's all about timing and accuracy and knowing what you're looking at. And it's like you don't have to be the most athletic guy in the world to do that. You have to understand the game and be good at it and know how to do it. But some of these guys are athletic too, and some of these guys can do a lot of other different things, but that's the key. Stroud throws it over the middle. Slant. Diggs. Touchdown Diggs. There you go, Saw. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown. 9-yard touchdown pass. A reception for him. So that will go ahead, modify this score with the Texans. Pending the extra point, it is 12-7. Stephon Diggs is looking pretty good. That was a really good slide dive into the end zone there. Oh, 2-point attempt for the Texans. All right. Lined up, 2-yard line, under center, 2 in the backfield. Diggs in motion. Hands it off to Mixon. Mixon stutters and gets nowhere. So it will remain 12-7. Replay of that Nico Collins catch. I mean, like I said, it was a little underthrown by Stroud. If Stroud had gotten it out in front of him, he probably could, not as much trouble. But man, yeah, just jumping up over 2 defenders, holding onto that ball as he comes down. That was crazy. So 2 really giant deep passes to set up touchdowns. One was a touchdown, one to set up a touchdown, but still pretty great. Take a look around the league real quick. Anything major changing? Bills got a field goal, so now they're down 10-3. Vikings got the ball back. They're up 7-3. Steelers got another field goal, so that game is no longer 3-3. It's now 6-3. Sounds like a real barn burner there. That game, that's the one that's primary in my area, and just big old piles that don't want to watch it. Titans are up 10-0 on the Bears. Look at a couple stats here real quick. Caleb Williams' first game, 3 for 6 for 5 yards. He has 5 yards passing. Oh boy. How? Is he throwing solely behind the line of scrimmage? I'm going to look at some info on that. He has negative 14 overall passing yards because he has been sacked for 19 yards and only has 5 yards of passing. Yeah, that's looking a little rough there in Chicago. Bears fans were talking a lot of crap early this year. They did that last year too. I feel like they got to stop doing that. Like, I could say, hey, the Broncos are going to do... Like, dude, I will be happy if we get a winning season and still miss the playoffs with the past few years. We'll see. We shall see. You never know how good a quarterback's going to be, and you can't, like, honestly, you can't even give him just 1 year. You have to really give him time to develop. But when you're throwing someone in there and you're giving the expectation that this dude is like the generational talent to beat all generational talents, and then all of your fans are just on top of everyone about it, people are going to be rooting for you to lose. So I don't know. Don't be a jerk about it. I have to leave. We've been on a carousel of hell since Manning left. But I like Bo Nix. I think he's got some real potential. I'm not expecting our team to come out and be amazing. Return up past the 30 to the 31. There have been more returns. The first two games we were watching, the kickoff returns, I think it was somewhere in the vicinity of 82 to 83% of returns were touchbacks. It's been a little different this first day of football past those first two opening games. All right, they're on the 31. Richardson is in shotgun. You have a guy in motion. I could not see who it was, and he's in motion again, coming back around the right. And Richardson holds on to it. He's got blockers downfield, and that is like about a 14-yard quarterback keeper. Richardson is doing great things. I mean, he is with his legs, some deep passes. Yeah, because he's got, let's see here. So Richardson is 4 for 6, 80 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 2 carries for 20 yards. So he's doing pretty good today. You got Stroud looking really good as well. I mean, Stroud picking up where he left off last year. 8 for 10, 113 yards, a touchdown. And then he's got a carry for 13 yards. All right, Richardson is back in shotgun again. Fake handoff, little wide receiver screen, but Mitchell catches about a 1-yard gain. The screen kind of got blown up. His blocker didn't do a whole lot of blocking. Yeah, I'm not hating on. I'm not gonna hate on Williams because like he's rookie coming out of college. There's just all the talk around him. Like people need to just stop with that. You know, rookie's a rookie. See what he can do when he actually gets there. In shotgun, hands off, fake, nice quick pass over left side, incomplete, just a little too far outside, off target. So it is going to be 3rd and 8. They're showing more guys. Like, yeah, in that play, they had a couple more guys slip. There's a concern about this field. I mean, there's guys sliding all over. So we'll see if at halftime they make adjustments to cleats or they're working on them now and they'll get them in there and get them changed out by the time halftime comes around. But yeah, it definitely looks like a little slippy out there. So we're in shotgun again. Mixon lined up to the right. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snaps it. Steps back. Deep pass up over the middle and catches, but he drops it. He is tackled by 2 guys, but there is a flag down. It's at the line of scrimmage. What is this thing? Oh, it's a legal formation on the really with the illegal dude. The illegal formation crap. Oh, give me a second. I'm about to lose audio for just a second. I think that's better. Hopefully, I can be heard. Open my screen. All right, there we go. Got everything kind of fixed up. I had the wrong thing plugged into my. It was still recording. It just wasn't going to be doing it the way I wanted it to, which means my mute wasn't going to be working correctly. All right, they're going to punt it on 4th and 8. Kicks it away. He's in a fair catch around the 15. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first half here. And take a quick break. CJ Stroud and the Texans will come back out onto the field. See what they can do on this next one. You know what I could go for? Some tacos. Get a little update on the scoreboard today. See what all the other teams are doing. All right. So, not a lot has changed. Well, Vikings scored another touchdown, 14-3 over the Giants. Cardinals 10-3 over the Bills. Bengals are trying to do something, but they are down 7-0. Jags are up over the Dolphins 7-0. Saints are dominating the Panthers right now. Saints are up 17-0. Sounds like Bryce Young's struggles are continuing. It's unfortunate. But there was concerns, and yeah, 2-5, an interception, 18 yards passing, 1 yard rushing. So a little bit rough. Maybe they'll get stuff going. I think they have their coaching change was in the positive, so hopefully they'll get some adjustments and do a little bit better. Yeah, actually, I haven't even looked at my fantasy team today. I verified, make sure no one was out, but other than that, uh, I got ETN who's doing very little. Andrews did nothing for me. Kirk has done hot piles of nothing. I got Brock Purdy playing today, so I'm really hoping, or Monday, sorry. Purdy's my starting quarterback this year, so there's a hope that Purdy will kick some butt for me, and he's consistent. I always try and go with, I don't try and draft a quarterback too early. I want a guy who's going to be consistent, throw at least a few touchdowns a game, maybe rush for something. So, yeah, I saw that. He's got Burrow though, and Burrow's done absolutely nothing. Pollard and yeah, so you got Jefferson and Pollard that are kicking my butt right now. But he's also got Puka Nakua, but he's got Pitts. Pitts has done nothing. Same with Olave and Tajay Spears. So we'll see how it goes. All right, it is 1st and 10. Stroud under center, Mixon in the back, man in motion. Handoff to Mixon. Mixon pushes through a couple guys. Gets about an 8 yard carry. So it should be about 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3. Yeah, honestly, is it who is there? Michael Wilson? Is that the? I think he's going to be a lot better this year than he was last year with an actual quarterback. Mixon in motion in the shotgun, throws it, batted down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Sam Darnold is 10 for 10. Sam Darnold going to have himself a year? 3rd and 2. See what they come out in. CJ Stroud is 2 for 2 on 3rd downs. They've only converted one, though, of those passing. Timeout. Play clock was winding down, so Ryan's called a timeout from the sideline just to make sure they didn't get a penalty. Stephon Diggs has 3 targets, 3 receptions. So he has the most targets and most receptions. Tank Dell has 3 targets, but only 1 reception. And you got Nico Collins with that 55-yard reception. So it looks like Stephon Diggs is coming out as one of his favorite targets to start out. All right, starting out in the shotgun. Mixon lined up to his right. There's something happened. Flag, looks like a false start. Yep, false start on Houston. That's going to back him up. It is going to be instead of a 3rd and 2, now you got a 3rd and 7. Laramie Tunsil. Yeah, there's been a all the rules to read because like there have been a lot like the illegal formation stuff is just the amount of calls compared to what they used is bonkers. All right, snapped. Stroud is sacked. Wow, he got to him real quick. Buckner brought him down at the 10. That is, they're going to punt now. Holy. Indy's defense is looking pretty strong, man. Like they've let some stuff up, but they're looking good. So Michael Wilson, that's what I was going to talk about for Arizona on the other side. He had his rookie year last year, and he was just doing that QB carousel in Arizona, and I just don't. I think he's going to have a great season this year. All right, lined up in his own end zone to punt, snapping it from about the 11, punts it up. He is fair caught around the 34. 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Score remains the same. Saints scored again. Now it is 20-0 against the Panthers. So the Panthers basically picked up where they left off of being not great. All right, so we've been on for 50 minutes, and I opened my beer, so I gotta stop nursing this. It's getting warm. All right, we're gonna finish it real quick. Cheers. I'm gonna go get another one and P for someone's D. I'm not specifically going for anyone in this game, so be right back. Okay. All right, we're back. Oh, really? James Conner, second touchdown. Am I playing? Okay, no, yeah, that's right. You have Connor. Dude, Joe Burrow is sucking it up. ETM needs to do more. All right, we're starting out. We're going to do local. Pikes Peak Brewing, Devil's Head Red. Devil's Head is a really cool hike. I like to go on. Got to bring the kids up there again sometime soon because it is a beautiful. That was my daughter's first hike ever. She was a baby, and she rode on my chest the whole hike up. All right. Back into it. Anthony Richardson starts out on his own 33 in shotgun, hands it off to Taylor, and he tries to get around the outside and gets nowhere. He is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Dude, Cardinals up 17-3 over the Bills is bonkers to me. In Buffalo. All right. Shotgun, line up to his left is Taylor. Taylor runs it to the right, gets about 5 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 4. I think 3rd and 4. They haven't marked it up yet. It looked like that. 3rd and 5. Yeah, I was worried about the Bills with some of the pieces they missed. or they're missing, especially like Milano going down. And I knew the Cardinals could be good. I just wasn't sure. They have definitely still some unprovens. I think Murray's still unproven, really. All right, in shotgun, 3rd and 5. Snaps, takes a step back, steps up, runs, starts running up the middle, and he has got a huge. That was about a 25-yard run up the middle. Huge first down for Richardson. Just used his legs. It was wide open. Everyone was spread out, and they didn't even have a QB spy. I don't know how you don't have a QB spy on 3rd and 5 when you were playing against Anthony Richardson. That's nutso to me. You don't do a QB spy, dude? I suck at defense on Madden, and I still do that. Come on. 5-yard rush by Taylor to start this next set of downs. Offensive passengers, no way. Oh, man. I just see, honestly, Mike Tomlin will will them to a winning record, but there's no way they're going anywhere. Running to Taylor gets about 2 yards. So it's going to be about 3rd and 3 for 3rd down. Jalen Waddle. Waddle is being evaluated for a concussion. So if you're wondering why he hasn't done anything, he's out of the game. He's probably out for the rest of the week. Jaguars scored again. I did not even see that. All right. 6 in a row. It's on the ground. Taylor catches up and gets the first down. He is on the 30-31 of the Texans. So they are making a nice drive here. That big run by Richardson really helped them out a ton. Both of these teams are looking really good, I think. Not making a whole lot of mistakes and just playing pretty solid ball. This is kind of what you want to see to start the season off. All right. Richardson in shotgun. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Snaps the ball just in time. Backs up. Deep, deep bomb. Overthrows his man in the end zone. He was wide open. Are you kidding me? Dude, that was a guaranteed touchdown. That was all on Richardson. Just he overthrew him, man. He ran a perfect route. He was wide open on his own in the end zone. 30 yards downfield and just overdid it. Mm. Dang. All right, snaps, backs up to pass. Short little pass, a little high, but it is caught. Was that Who was that? Pittman? Pettis? I can't. My screen got fuzzy. Perrine. No. Pierce. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting some of this. Dude, my fantasy is toast already this week. Etienne's doing okay. Kirk is just stinking it up. I don't think I had that good of a draft this year, to be honest. All right, shotgun, 3rd and 2, hands it off. Nope, never mind. It's a keeper again. He's gonna run. He's got the first down, almost exactly, a little bit past. So it'll be 1st and 10. Right now, you have the Colts on offense. I need to get a little widget to mark which side is which. So we got Colts on offense. They're driving. They're on the 18 of the Texans in the red zone. Richardson is in shotgun. You got handoff. Oh, handoff to Taylor, and he gets tackled behind the line. So he's actually going to lose about 1.5 yards. I wonder if I can figure out how to do this. add something I can move around. Ooh, I wonder. I'm going to fiddle. Let's see what I can figure out. I haven't checked on that game to see if Chase is playing or not. All right, you got Richardson lined up. 2nd and 12. He's in shotgun. Taylor moves on motion onto the outside. It's a pass over the middle, and it is intercepted around the 8-yard line. Bullock right over and just underthrew him a little bit, and there you go. Richardson throws his first pick of the season. Let me check something real quick. All right, while we're on a commercial break, I am going to see if we can't find a logo to put in. I wonder if I get in trouble for this. Let's do this. That's pretty generic. All right, we're going to try something out real quick and see if I can modify it so I can show who has the ball. So let's go ahead and general image, add source, marker. Very new to this. So as I'm going, you guys are learning with me. Yeah, week 1 is definitely, I mean, this is going to look weird for a second. Give me just a second, guys, okay? Let me see here. Make this. It's going to look funny for a minute. But we'll get it, all right? So this is going to be our indicator of who has the ball. So, Texans have the ball. All right. Let me know what you guys think of that. If it's should hopefully be easy enough. Something I've been thinking about doing, so I wanted to do that. So Texans now have the ball after that interception. And yeah, these scores are definitely like Cardinals Bills. I expected the Cardinals to be better than last year. But the fact that they're beating the Bills by so much. And you got the Bengals just not doing anything against the Patriots. And the Patriots were supposed to be this hot garbage team. Bears, I could see them having their struggles. Panthers, you would have hoped they would have made some progress, but 23-0. And then Jags over the Dolphins 14-0. I mean, that's pretty massive too. All right, CJ Stroud is in shotgun, hands it off. Mixon gets about 7 yards. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot of this streaming stuff, so I'm trying to figure out a couple different things to do in different ways. So like as we're sitting here, I could even during halftime I might add team logos to the scoreboard and do a couple other things and just kind of make it a little easier for everyone to see. So as I learn, things will start looking better. Background's going to start looking better once I get my new setup. So, but it is a slow process. I don't have a ton of subscribers and I don't have a ton of viewers, so it's kind of more of just me trying to make it look as professional as possible and hopefully make it look good for everyone while I still have fun doing kind of like a hobby for myself. So, if you haven't subscribed though, there's only 60 in here. But if you haven't, please do. That would be great for me. I'd be really happy. All right, let's see here. This is a long commercial break. Maybe I have time to do some of this other work. I could do. Oh, that's not the right logo. Oh, whoops. Yeah, let's do that during halftime. I'm just gonna cover the whole screen with the Packers logo from the other night. Oh man, Cousins is playing well. Okay, like I said, since I've been watching that one, I wasn't sure. Steelers defense is gonna keep them in games, man. Even if they're sucking everywhere else, offense, special teams, whatever. But like that defense is monster. Dak got his extension done this morning. 240 million 4 years. Huge announcement this morning. Yeah, yeah. He is the highest paid player in the NFL. He is, dude. Cowboys are dumb. I'm sorry. Like Dak Prescott, he's not a bad quarter. He's a good quarterback, but he's not that good of a quarterback. Like I would take. I think I would take. Obviously, you got Mahomes. I would take Allen. I would take. I'd probably take C.J. Stroud. I would take Brock Purdy. Like there are so many other players I would say are worth more than he is with how much they just paid him. Like they're like struggling to keep wide receivers. Like what are they going to do in the next couple of years when some of these other contracts come up? They're not going to have a defense. I have like this much like like Dak, like I said, he's not a bad quarterback, but he is not 60 mil a year quarterback material. 2nd and 2, Stroud under center. Mixon in the back. Long hard count. Snaps the ball. Hands off to Mixon. Mixon's got a big opening. Runs up. That is about a 15-yard carry. Looks like he is up to about the 29, 30 yard line. Texans are running the ball real well. A minute 45 left, though. They do have 2 timeouts, so they could get down there and at least kick a field goal. Because the Texans do get the ball after halftime, too. So Texans have a chance to do the old double score. So, all right. So you got Stroud in shotgun, hands off to Mixon again. Mixon gets about 4. So it's going to come up to 2nd and 6, down to 1:15 on the clock. Time has continued to move. They have not called a timeout. Yeah, realistically, I mean, that's like the Mahomes method is really comes back to the Brady method as much as I dislike the Patriots. Stroud in shotgun, backs up, medium pass over the middle. He's got his guy Nico Collins for a first down around the 40. So as I was saying, I'm a Broncos fan. I don't like the Patriots. I'm not a huge fan of Tom Brady, but he did do the right thing as far as trying to get wins. So, snaps it. Quick snap. 30 seconds left. Another pass over the middle. 45-yard line. They need to call a timeout. 28 seconds left. Looks like they called their first timeout. But Tom Brady, throughout his career, he made enough money on other stuff, and also the fact that his wife was worth like 500 million or 800 million dollars or whatever it was. So you have that. So he doesn't have to take as much. So he can take a smaller paycheck to make sure his defense is phenomenal every year and his offensive line is there to protect him. And that's the way to do it. Because you saw, like, they didn't pay a lot for running backs. They didn't pay a lot for most of the time wide receivers either. It was their offensive line and their defense. So Tom Brady could always stay in games. Waddle's back in, so he cleared protocol. That's good to hear. Wait, they actually announced Kendrick Lamar is doing that? I'm stoked for that. That's pretty awesome. All right, lined up in shotgun, man in motion is Diggs. Snaps. Deep pass to the right. He had it in and out of the hands of Nico Collins going out of bounds at the 30. That would have made that field goal pretty nice and easy for Fairbairn. Dude, that's cool, man. I'm pretty stoked. I like Kendrick Lamar. That's awesome. I like all music, really. When people are like, "Oh, I listen to every," like, I mean, I listen to country, I listen to punk, I listen to rap, hip hop, I listen to classical if I'm in the mood for it. So Kendrick's awesome though. Shotgun snaps the ball there, middle pass gets Nico Collins over the middle, right past the 40 to about the 42-yard line. They have 18 seconds left, so I think they're going to call another timeout. Maybe try another couple little out plays and get a little closer, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like country in the past, but there's more of it that I like now than I used to. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking when you said that one. I was like, they announced already? I mean, it's week 1. Like usually you don't find out until like December. Kendrick Lamar has a lot of publicity going on right now, especially with that whole crap with what's his nut Drake. Not a big fan of Drake, but yeah, and like all that, and him basically just destroying Drake on all those diss tracks. So I think they're like, you know what? Let's just get on this now and ride his coattails to that show because people are pretty stoked on it, and I think it's always like a 50-50 shot on who they pick for this stuff. All right, 18 seconds, 0 timeouts, lined up in the shotgun. Pass over the middle, right into the middle of the field. All right, they are going to line up. All right, spikes it. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. All right, so they were going to try and snap it. They called it a catch, but they're saying he didn't have the ball. He may have not been a completion, may have not made a football move. So they're going to actually pause everything before the spike actually happened. They're going to look at it and verify and see if that was actually a catch. If not, the clock will get reset. Yeah, it looks like he did not have full possession of the ball after he caught it. So they're going to have to look at the clock, where he was when. Let's see here. Uh, yeah, dude, the Bengals are looking bad. Like it's I talked about it a couple times, and it's just like I don't know what's going on. I haven't watched that part of the game. I haven't watched it yet. Burrow is 10 for 13 for 70 yards. Their running game is garbage right now. They have 15 yards rushing as a team. They're averaging 2 yards a carry. I mean, like, passing wise, it doesn't look bad. They have lost a fumble. There's no interceptions. They're not moving it down the field well. So they're not making, it doesn't look like they're making major mistakes based on just statistically. So they are calling it a catch. They're calling it a catch down by contact. I don't necessarily agree, but hey, it was close. It was one of those things where you can call it as stands because that's what they called it on the field, and it's just too hard. Pickens is going to play better because he doesn't have ass throwing to him. Sorry, Steelers fans, but Pickett was not a good quarterback. As much as all Pittsburgh Steelers fans I knew were trying to justify, oh, he could be good. No, he wasn't. He wasn't very good. Juan, it's going to be the Denver Broncos this year. Kidding. Oh God, sorry, I can't even take myself seriously saying that. So they're with all this challenge stuff, they're resetting the game clock. Wow. They set the clock to 15 seconds. Colts are freaking out. With 15 seconds left, because they lined it up they wound it way further back than what they thought it should have been. So now there's a chance. There's a lot of confusion going on this. This last 15 seconds of this game, of this half, is taking forever. Yeah, he's 15 seconds. Yeah, so you got to reset it. I mean, he's not wrong, but they got to have a conversation about it. Now the coach wants to have a conversation about it, and we'll see. All right, so I think they're still going to get it at 15 seconds. I think that means Houston has another chance to do another play. Sorry, Saad, you say he got arrested this morning for what? Too many kids in 1 year? Is that a law in Florida? They reset the clock to 5 seconds now. So they added, okay, it's like a 10-second runoff because of the, okay, so that's fine. So they're going to stop the clock. They're going to start the clock at the snap, and he's going to spike it, and then they will attempt a field goal of about 40, what is that, like 42 yards ish or so? All right. Traffic violation. What happened? They didn't get a chance to spike it. They tried to spike it and they started the clock too soon. They didn't spike it and they tried to run a play and they ended up not kicking a field goal. So basically, the Texans just threw away 3 points because of confusion. Wow, that was just bad communication between the Texans, the refs, the everything. That was just. There's so much confusion on this. That was a hot mess. Wow. A teaching moment for everybody, as they say on the. Okay, that was a really dumb way to end the half. Um, so yeah, that was dumb. I think that was dumb. Dolphins scored a touchdown. Yeah, the Saints are playing well, man. Let's see here. Got halftime here, halftime there. All right, Saints are looking real good, man. 30. Dolphins finally scored. Who scored the touchdown for the Dolphins? A-Chain. A-Chan. A-Chan. I don't know. All right. Let's go. I'm going to switch over for a little bit during halftime. Take a look. Oh, they're just running the clock down. Okay. Yeah, 30. Wow, 30 to nothing at half. Oh, it'd be great if the Saints could put 70 up because then everyone would stop talking about the Broncos 70 last year. Maybe 73. Bryce Young backs up, evades, makes a completion. First down. Probably call a timeout, guys. No, we're not calling timeout. Oh, they did call timeout. They waited a little long. They lost about 3 seconds between when they should have and when they got the timeout. Honestly, I'd like to see Bryce Young do good. Like I don't have anything against the guy. It kind of sucks. I feel like he kind of got a raw deal. Carolina's a hot mess of a team, and their owner is kind of a douche. So he just kind of that's where he went. Yeah, it's pretty close because like you're gonna see like Jags go to Jags and Dolphins have 50 seconds left, 30 seconds now, and Panthers Saints. So that's it. You're gonna have all the games. What is that? 8 games at halftime all at once. Which means I'll set up my stuff now. We're gonna make a quick change to how my layout is. So bear with me. It's gonna look kind of dumb for a minute. Drop a giant Colts logo in there. Nope. Oh God, I did it wrong. Okay, so let's drop a giant Colts logo in there and make it not that giant. Like I said earlier, I started the stream like on the second play of the game because I got home a little later. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it today. Might not get a ton of viewers, but I want to be consistent and I want to do stuff when I want to do it. And I want to do this today. So, oh wait, no, you know what? I gotta click on this. It needs to be on the right side. That way we have to move the ball thing less. All right, so Panthers might actually get on the board. Nice pass over the middle, gets down to about the 32. This is almost the exact same place that the Texans got to. I have my screen really little on myself right now because I have all this other stuff pulled up. I don't have my second monitor at the moment. That will be changing this week, though. Especially when I do some of my recording for some of my the video games I'll be doing later this week. All right. So that is set up. What does everyone? Does that look okay? You think that's mildly professional? Trying to figure this out as I go. I think the Panthers are probably going to be the worst team. I don't want them to be. It sucks that's what they're dealing with right now. But they the pieces they added weren't enough to overcome the amount of negatives they had on their team. And I think Young is struggling quite a bit. So I am hoping they can improve. We'll see. I was honestly thinking going into it, the Patriots were going to be the worst team this year because they're just a mess. It's either I thought it was either going to be the Patriots, or the Giants. Really, I have very little to zero faith in in Danny Dimes. He is. I don't. I just. I no. He's not the future there. Looks like there you go. Field goal made for the Panthers. They didn't get shut out. First half. All right. Good work, guys. Golf clap. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, it could really be. And the Bears look like ass today, too. Like, the Bears, every year, they're like, we're going to be. They're like the Cowboys and their shit talking. And the Cowboys can't back it up in the postseason, but at least they have a good year. Yeah, Allen's gonna have to do something crazy. I don't know if they're gonna be capable with how they're set up right now and the injuries they have and already and the team that they're set up with. We'll see though. They could be better than, and you could see other teams get worse or better, and adjustments could be made throughout the season. But at the moment, this early game, it is looking kind of like Allen's gonna have to make magic happen. They have good players. The Bills are just like, man, the injury bug for whatever reason it is in Buffalo, my God. Like they just consistently have injury issues every year. And there's a lot of teams that have that, but I feel like the Bills every time, and it's like you get injuries on all teams, but it seems like key players for the Bills defense go down constantly. And it just screws them up. All right. have a little beer. Waddle is out officially now. Okay. So is it a concussion or is it just they're just worried about him? I'm curious. Is anyone else streaming any of this stuff today? Or anyone that I know of? I mean, I'm sure there's tons of people doing this. I don't see anyone. Urinating Tree. Oh, yeah. Urinating Tree is doing, yeah, of course he's doing, yeah. I'm wondering, the Hopometer. Hopometer is 9 and 8 for Urinating Tree. If you guys haven't watched Urinating Tree, he's awesome. He's pretty great. I like his content quite a bit. So definitely like watching him. He's a fun guy. It's basically the you guys ever watch? So if you know Tom Grossi and you know Brandon Perna, Urinating Tree got 5 points. And Scooter Magruder, and they do the clickbait sports. I like watching those guys a lot. Pretty much all five of them I try and keep up with and watch. I watch Tom Grossi the most. Tom Grossi and Perna, I basically don't miss. I GPS watch that all the time. I watch Grossi when I get a chance. Live is not always a thing, but every video he makes, I mean, his scriptwriter series is gold. Like that is, it's just so damn good. Scooter's good. There's some of the stuff like his thing where they have like the NFC East conversations at the dinner table. That one is my favorite of Scooter's. Tree's great. I like the stuff. I 5 points. I feel bad for him as a Giants fan because he's just like, oh my god. Scooter, I just have to give shit to because he's a Cowboys fan. Because he's always like, yeah, we're gonna be so good, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna be good during the regular season. You're gonna fall apart in the postseason. It's your guy's mo. It's what's gonna happen every year. So that always makes me laugh. But yeah, Grossi and Perna are definitely my two most watched. I started watching them because I started watching Perna first as a Broncos fan, and then Grossi, and then they started GPS, and I started watching both. Well, actually, I started watching Grossi before they started doing the GPS thing as much, and before that really got started, and then kind of just followed them into it. And those guys, they make great content. Grossi's content is fire. I love it. I love his this time of year, the scriptwriter series and his week by week reactions. Just, I mean, they're perfect. The scriptwriter series, I hope he never stops doing it because it is amazing. So I don't know if I'll ever get into doing stuff like they do. I'm gonna stick with I'm good at talking, sometimes out of my butt, and like and what was I gonna say? My brain. Honestly, so I get some of my news from Tom Grossi because he'll like post a video on something that happened and a fan reaction to it, and I'm like, what? The Giants of the 1972 Pistons. The Giants are, dude, they're bad. They're so bad. Daniel Jones is a bad. It's just he's not good. He's like if Eli Manning had no abilities. Ah, oh, dang it! Kyle Pitts got a touchdown. I'm playing against Kyle Pitts, and my fantasy team is doing poorly. So the fact that he's got Pollard, Jefferson, and Pitts, I am gonna get my ass kicked today. Unless Etienne has a great half and Christian Kirk pulls his head out of his butt. But I mean, I got Pacheco did okay. I got Purdy, CeeDee Lamb, DK Metcalf, Mark Andrews did nothing. Montgomery, and then I got the Browns defense against Dallas. So I kind of am kicking myself there. So I need CeeDee Lamb to do really well, but also I need Dak Prescott to throw like 5 interceptions. But I'm gonna do my video game stuff. I might add other content in as we go. Like right now, I mean, I work a ton, so it's hard for me to get on all the time. Weekends are really my only time. I'm also so I work like 50 plus hours a week, and then I'm also in school. So, very busy. And then with kids, it feels like there's never time for anything. But I try to carve out some time to do this. It's kind of like a good hobby of relaxing, talking, watching football, talking football, doing fun stuff. So I will be around as much as I can. If things change and somehow I like win the lottery or get super popular, then maybe I'll start doing that more. I've heard rumors that he's not playing, and you know what, I keep forgetting to verify that. So let's take a look real quick. Bengals. Jamar Chase is playing. He's got 2 receptions for 7 yards. So he's playing, just not well. Yeah, he's been in the game. He's got 2 targets, 2 receptions. He hasn't. He just hasn't really been a high target. Actually, no one really has the most targets. He has the most targets on the team. So they're spreading the ball around a lot. I feel like it's just they're getting stifled. Maybe the defense is really stifling them. Not really sure. I haven't really seen a whole lot of that game. I was curious what Derek Carr. So they have 30 points, but is it Shahid? Derek Carr? Yeah, Derek Carr's got 3 touchdown passes. Yeah, there's honestly like short of the Niners in the Super Bowl, I don't know if there's an AFC team that even comes close to competing against the Chiefs right now. And the closest would definitely have to be. I would have to. I mean, it's got to be the Ravens, but they just lost to them. That's the first game though, so it's not going to say that that is what it's going to be. But you need more than one team to possibly try and stop them. Texans could. I mean, they're a young team. It's more than possible. I would like to see a better sample size this year of playing like really good teams to say the Texans have a chance. Just because they're relying on a lot of young guys, and you have a very young quarterback, which he seems very poised and very capable, but at the same time, there's still a lot of inexperience there. So have to wait and see. I would like to see the Texans be good. It'd be funny for the hating on the Dallas fans if the Texans make it to the Super Bowl, and you got Dallas just constantly saying it's our year, and then the other Texas team goes. And it's not because I really hate the Texans. It's mainly just because their fans are just so cocky, and also Jerry Jones is kind of an ass. But fun Super Bowl for me, that would be a hard one to root for though, or root on one side or the other. Texans Niners or Texans Packers. As far as the NFC is concerned, Packers and Niners are like those. Dude, both of those teams. I like them both a lot. And I like their players and I like their coaches. Like the whole, it's just I've liked them both for a long time. My best friend, Mike, he's he is the Niners fan as far as people I know in my life. And that dude is like, I mean, he is about as Niners fan as a Niners fan can get. Grew up near there, and yeah, he and went to college up around a little bit south of there. But huge Niners fan. My wife was not huge into football. She's from California as well. I imagine if they had an LA team when she was younger, because they didn't have an LA team for so long, she may have been a Rams fan. But she wasn't really huge into football, and so now she's a Broncos fan like me. She's lived out here in Colorado for what is it, 12 years now. So I have converted her to a Broncos fan and a football fan in general. So she does fantasy football. She's actually really good at fantasy football. She has won multiple leagues that I've been in with her, and on her own leagues with some of her friends. And she's just, yeah, She's killer at the statistics and figuring out, and she does it. I don't really. She'll ask me advice here and there, but for the most part, she does her own thing, builds her own team, and does her own stuff with it. So, looks like the Bills just scored. 17-17, Allen to Hollins. Who's Hollins? Mac Hollins. Okay. I didn't actually recognize that name right away. So, yeah, it is tied up. So you have Josh Allen has 2 touchdowns on the day, 1 rushing, one passing. So that's pretty cool. See, the Bills are rusty. I think you're going to see them be a little better than what they're showing right now. I have concerns about their defense, though. Patriots are up 13-0 against the Bengals. Jesus. Yikes. Why is this saying? Okay, so mine is not saying we're back. Am I behind? Oh, it paused. That's why it got screwed up and it paused it. We are actually back on this game. I apologize for not getting switched back fast enough. All right, so you have a first down. Houston Texans are driving. Tank Dell is having a game, man. After coming back from that really bad leg injury, he's playing really well today. I'm excited to see that because I was pretty bummed. I thought he was a great player and had some serious potential. So, and he's back and he looks like he's playing really strong today. It's pretty awesome. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back. I am a couple minutes behind. I didn't realize my hadn't updated correctly. All right, Stroud is in shotgun there around there the 40 of the Colts. Steps back, deep pass right down the middle, almost intercepted. It was a little low. That was a great defensive play. Very dangerous pass for CJ Stroud. Oof. He's open. He needed he needed to put it a little bit higher, maybe a little more of a float pass because Tank Dell was outpacing the defender, but he threw it way too low and kind of darted it in there, and it was just that way the defender could jump up. So we got 2nd and 10 on the 41 of the Colts, and it's a rush by Mixon. Woof, big hit, gets about 5 yards. Definitely excited to see Mixon on the Texans that have a running back that's tried and true with CJ. So 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, 41-yard line. CJ Stroud is in shotgun, another back line up to his right. It's going to be a pass play. Short little dump off pass. It's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be about a 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Looks like they're going to kick a field goal. So, honestly, though, had they not screwed up that second half situation at the end of, or first half situation at the end of the first half and gotten that, it would have been 15-7 and they would have been going up to 17-7. But now they're technically still going to only be within 1 score if the Colts can score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion. So, definitely a mistake was made pretty severely on their part. All right, they're lined up. Looks like to be a 48-yarder. It is up, straight down the middle. Perfect. 15, or was, oh, I'm sorry. It was over 50. My mistake. All right, there we are. 15-7. Go ahead and get ready to move. I'm going to go ahead and move this over now. Maybe it's preemptive, but they are going to be getting the kickoff, so we'll go ahead and do that. Colts will get the ball. Yeah, Neighbors is. I haven't been keeping up. Is he the only one? Yeah, 4 for 59. He's literally got way more than half. He's got 80% of Daniel Jones' yards is for Neighbors catching it. Their snap hit the crossbar on what was it, a punt, or they just Did it was did that count as a touchdown? I imagine if it hits there and falls in, right? Oh, the crosser. I thought I said crossbar. It was blocked on there. Snap hits the crossing guy in motion. Dude, are you kidding me? That's rough. Who's that fumble called on then? Is that is, is that the crossing guy gets hit with the fumble, or is it Kirk Cousins? Oh no, they call it on the crosser. Drew Dalman gets the rule for the fumble because it hit him. Oh man. Oh man. Well, I'm definitely enjoying doing these streams. So if you guys are enjoying it, definitely come back and watch. I'm going to be doing a few more. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like I did one on Friday, one today. I think most of the time I will stick to one a weekend unless we have something different just because of my schedule. But we'll see. As things come more available, I have to have a shoulder surgery coming up in a few months. So that'll be in November, and there's going to be a lot of me sitting around doing nothing. So I might start streaming a lot more games because my brain is going to be bored because I don't get I'm not going to be doing as much. So I'm going to be probably a lot, in which case I don't really need to be at work as much. So instead of 60, 50, I'll be doing 40. So I'll have a little bit more time, maybe do a little bit more streaming this year. Kickoff is going to be a touchback. All right, we got Anthony Richardson, the Colts, coming back up. Richardson has been doing really well, especially running the ball today. He's got some really big runs, and especially in key moments. So definitely have to see. Waddle is a hack, yeah. So that's kind of mean, man. I'm just kidding. That's good that he's back. I'm glad he doesn't have a concussion. All right. Richardson is in shotgun. Hands off. Taylor falls backwards over a guy for 2 yards. All right. So Taylor is having a slow game, 11 for 32 on rushing. So he's averaging just under 3 yards a carry. Richardson is in shotgun. Jonathan Taylor to his left. Another handoff to Taylor. Taylor gets 4 yards. Definitely a very strong Texans defense. I feel like they look a lot better than they have, and they were looking good last year, and they look even better now. Third and 3, shotgun. Taylor out to his right, two wideouts to the left, one to the right. It's going to be a pass, scrambling and sacked. He tried to run up in the pocket, and his protection broke down really quickly. So he got sacked. So that's going to be 4th and 5. My guess is we are going to be seeing a punt come up. Dude, Young is just, man, that sucks. Honestly, I think if Young had gone to another team, he could have done better. I just think he's in a bad situation, and dude, that's rough. They're probably gonna get. My guess is, if Shador Sanders is gonna go number one overall, which may be a possibility still, even though he hasn't been playing that well. Maybe he's gonna be a Carolina Panther this next year because fair catch on the 10. That was a bomb of a punt. That was a great punt. Young's gonna end up being a backup somewhere for a little while. Maybe he'll come back, do something, but I don't think he's in the right situation right now. If any of you guys have seen the Peyton Manning painting commercial where he makes himself Peyton Manning, fantastic. Peyton Manning, even before he was a Broncos quarterback, was one of my favorite quarterbacks. My only autograph memorabilia I'm huge into sports cards. I just did a trade. I traded away some Philadelphia Eagles autograph cards. Some were graded for a 1 of 10 Peyton Manning autograph for the Colts, and I am fine with that. I was born in Indiana near Indianapolis. Colts always kind of have a soft spot. Peyton Manning is amazing. I like to watch his stuff. Honestly, the stream he does with his brother, the Manning Cast, that thing is just phenomenal. I love it so much. So that's definitely something. Peyton Manning and his commercials are great, and him in general, just he's a funny dude. Him and his brother both, how they pick on each other. We got going on around the league. So you got Steelers scored. They now have the lead, correct? I believe. So they got another field goal. So they are up 12-10. Take a gander here. Cardinals, Bills. Looks like, let me refresh. Just make sure I got the most update. Bengals are still down. Giants are still getting their butt kicked. Panthers are still getting destroyed. Fairbairn, dude, Fairbairn has probably, what? He has 3 field goals now of 50 yards or more. Depending on your scoring on that, that could be 15 points. A lot of times, if it's over 50, you get 5 points for that, depending on the league you're in. He's going to have a lot at the end. So he's got that plus, he's got 3 long field goals and an extra point. Oh, wait, no. They didn't do the extra point. That's right. Just 3 long field goals. My mistake. All right, here we are. CJ Stroud under center. Motion to the right. Snaps the ball. Toss back to Mixon. Mixon gets a 3 yards. Let's see how my wife's doing today. Oh, she's not doing bad. She's got A-Chain. She's got Chase. Ingram not doing great. Pickens, though. She's slated to win, though. I'm slated to lose. All right, shotgun. Snap. Flag down. Schultz has the ball. Is slow to go down. About a 3 or 4 yard pass. Flag looked like it was going to be on the offense, though. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. I'm getting used to this. I apologize. Texans have the ball. Still no call on what the flag was. They're talking to the Texans, though, so it might be on Indy. Here's the call. Offsides on the defense. So they get basically 5 yards and they get a save. They're down. Yeah, let me see. We're going to do a trade. I'm going to make you do a trade. They're just playing bad. All right. Under center, 2nd and 2. Mixon, huge run. About an 8-9 yard pickup right off the bat. That's a first down. So, what's your team name now? All right. CJ Stroud under center, 1st and 10. Mixon way back in the back. It's fake handoff. Pass to the right side of the field. Wide open. Way short. That was a terrible pass. I don't know what the heck that was. All right, like a good neighbors. Here we go. All right, so you're gonna trade me. You should trade me. Hmm. Dang, I don't know. I want Stephon Diggs. It's a great pun. All right, second and 10, backs up, throws the ball short, about a 3-yard pickup, gets annihilated. Surprised that wasn't a helmet to helmet call. That was a rough hit. Right in the face. Metcalf. No, I don't know if I want to give up Lamb. Let me see how he does this week, and we'll go from there. That's a distinct possibility though. Shotgun, snap. Stroud is just covered. 4 defenders get to him before he can even get the ball off. That was a complete breakdown of the offensive line. Holy crap. Did each of them get a quarter of a sack? Because he just got mauled. Yeah, the refs have been very, very involved, which is not what you want to see, especially in week 1. Like they're setting the precedent to basically be like, if your helmet is slightly askew, we're going to call you for an illegal formation. You used to never hear illegal formation. All right, so we got 4th and 17, punt coming. Punt is blocked. Oh my God, it's blocked. And the Colts fall on it. Holy crap. They are going to get the ball on the 3-yard line. Huge blocked punt. Oh my good Lord. Sorry if that got a little loud. I was not. He came in so hot and just got that ball. A Luby. That was crazy. He just blew past everyone and just got there. And then, yep. They got it at that. It looks like they got it at the 5-yard line. Oh, the Bears scored? I'm not even looking at that. He scored a touchdown on a punt return, of course. Williams has 65 yards passing. Hey, he got 60 more than the last time I checked. All right, you got Richardson in shotgun. Hands it off. Up the middle, Taylor, touchdown. Right in. Barely touched. Upright the whole way. All right. There you go. Huge swing and momentum on that. So now it is 13-15, and it looks like the Colts are going to go for 2 and tie this game up. Heck of a play there. Just straight in, man. That was beautiful. Yeah, but it's yeah, I think it's their Byron, you're probably right. It's their points of emphasis that they do, and it gets a little obnoxious. And it's definitely feeling that way this early. All right, so we got 2-point attempt. Taylor in motion, double reverse or reverse. Taylor's going to try and get in and falls short, and they're not going to get it. 2-point conversion attempts, one by the Texans, one by the Colts, both failed in about the same fashion. All right, well, so they're going to be kicking off here shortly. It is 15-13. And yeah, after that missed 2-point conversion, Colts had a chance. They did a really good job of stopping, getting the sack on CJ Stroud, and then blocking that punt to give them a really easy play. So Jalen Waddle getting 60. Really? You know, the last thing you need is more help to win, okay? saw. So just stop it. 63-yard pass, huh? Dang, man. Yeah, I don't know if it's they're playing against the Panthers and they're in the same division and like they're playing good right now. I like even after this game, I'm not going to be totally hyped up on the Saints being good. Um, we played against Derek Carr for a long time, and it's like, yeah, we lost a lot of games, but that's because the Broncos were ass. I don't have a lot of faith in Derek Carr. I could be wrong. I'll probably be proven wrong. Maybe I don't know, but I just like I don't see the Saints being the team coming out. Honestly, I'm out of the South. Like realistically, I think it's going to be the Bucks. I'd like to see Baker Mayfield just blow it up, mainly because like he did he brought the Browns from garbage to now to where they were good, and then the Browns just dumped on them and went and traded for Watson, who's been hot garbage, and basically just crapped all over everything that that Baker Mayfield had done. So Pickens, there we go. So it sounds like Pickens is getting some catches. So I'm curious, does that mean that Fields is playing pretty decently? Dude, Fields is just a younger, taller version of Russell Wilson. So I think he'll be better just simply because he can see more of the field. But they have very similar play style and very similar decision making skills for better or for worse. I would start Fields over Wilson if I was them. And another touchback. All right. So it is officially Texans ball. Oof. My back. Oh, I'm old. Feeling very old today. All right. Here we go. Texans, 1st and 10 from the 30. Lined up in the backfield. Fake handoff. Short little. Oh, he tried to do a little screen pass and overthrew his guy. Looked like it was going to be blown up anyway, to be completely honest, though. So they just showed that replay of the punt block return for a touchdown. So we got two punt blocks. First set of games on this Sunday. All right, 1st and 10, shotgun. He's got two backs lined up beside him. Stroud gets the snap. Delayed handoff to Mixon. Mixon runs it on the outside. Oh, if he didn't get tripped up, he got about 12, 13 yards. If he didn't get tripped up, he was going to probably go another 10 at least. Joe Mixon is having a game, dude. He is playing really well today. Lead sweep with the fullback, and Schultz was doing a great block there. That was a very good, strong run. Hey, Danny Dimes throwing dimes to the other team. Like I said, I have zero faith in that man. I think he's going to be hot garbage, and they will be picking in the first one or two picks this year. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 43. Snaps, hands off to Mixon again. Mix again. Mixon gets up to the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Mixon has 95 yards rushing today, and so 2nd and 6. So yeah, but yeah, Mixon's dude, he's having a good game. I kind of expected him to be pretty good with Houston, but he's doing well. All right, lined up in shotgun, Mixon to his left. He got two on the right, one on the left. Throws it to the left. Oh, whoa! Nico Collins catches it. Looks like it should be a first down, depending on where they spot it. So, getting a little chippy. Nico Collins, he tried to get his traction to run, and he slipped again. So it seems like there is a lot of slipping going on this field. Oh, crap. We're in hour 2, and I'm still on my second beer. All right, hold on. I will, after this series, I'll chug this one, and then I'll have another. All right, shotgun. Mixon to his right. Another player in motion to his left. Handoff to Tank Dell. Tank Dell, there's a flag. They get almost to the 40 to about the 41 of the Colts. Looks like a holding, maybe, against the Texans. Hey, who got the TD for the Bengals? All right. Like to see that. Holding, offense. Okay, that's what it looked like. Patriots, Zach Moss, 5-yard rush, huh? Okay. Is Boswell just going to essentially, like, be the entire offense or all the point making for the Steelers this year? Good God, I should have drafted him knowing how bad their offense was going to be. Christ. 3 minutes in the third, 1st and 20. Back on the other side of midfield. Handoff to Mixon. Mixon is going to get 3 yards. Oh, he's on waivers. Oh, you're first on waivers, aren't you, Saw? You goober. All right, 2.5 minutes left in the third. It is second, and I want to say 17, maybe 16. 17. Okay, second and 17. Oh, weird play, screen play to Mixon, broken apart. Just, he got maybe a half a yard on that. Looks like the Bills took the lead, though, huh? Bills pulled their heads out of their butts, and they went from 17 to 3 to 24 to 17 real quick. Khalil Shakir doing what you expected him to do, which is try to be the number one, man. Yeah, so Bills, Bills, as we were talking about earlier, Bills or the Bengals need to be the big competition. All right, 3rd and 14 here in the shotgun. 2 backs lined up next to him. Snaps, runs back, scrambling, way back, comes back up front, throws the ball across his body, somehow completes the pass to Nico Collins up to the 30-yard line. Huge first down, about a 20-yard pass. That was beautiful. Wow. Stroud extended that play very well. And he scrambled around. I mean, he scrambled back from the line of scrimmage almost like 15 yards back, comes back up with 2 guys on him, and then throws across his body with Nico Collins finding space and getting that first down. That was impressive. That was very impressive. I thought the Falcons had a touchdown from their hold on. Pitch to Mixon, going around the outside to the left. He slips and falls right before the first down marker. I could have sworn that. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn that the Falcons got a touchdown from Kyle Pitts. Yeah, they did get a touchdown. Steelers don't have a touchdown, though. Steelers are 15 points of 5 field goals. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2. Toss back to Mixon. Mixon gets the first down and then some, and he is still going, moving those legs, and he is down to about the 13 or 14 of the Colts, but there is a flag down. thank you guys all for coming and listening to me be a giant goober. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, tell people to watch. Let's. Colts look like it's going to be against the Colts on this. Mixon has 19 carries in 3 quarters. Defensive holding on a run play. I'm always confused by this. What's up, Hoff? Good to see you, man. This is a good game. That is the end of the third quarter. You came just in time to watch me leave the chair for a minute so I can go pee. Hey! Yeah, sorry about that. I will call you right after this game. I fell asleep because I'm old. Oh, my back. Ow. Oh, crap. All right, chairs away. All right, we're back. We're back. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? So yeah, we have some other 49ers fans here, Hoff. Here, do a celeb call to you. You can talk over speakerphone.
What's going on, dude?
Welcome to the stream, Hoff.
Hey, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, I drafted Brock Purdy in my fantasy league this year, so he better be pretty good.
That's a smart move.
I got faith in him, dude. I got him in like the 12th round. It was like the second to last round.
I mean, that's kind of how it is. There's what 5 or 6 maybe.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. There were some people taking guys I was confused by. Like some dude drafted Kirk Cousins. Was it? I think Saw knows this. Wasn't someone that drafted? I can't remember who they drafted. It was in like the 6th or 7th round. They drafted like Cousins or someone dumb.
Well, someone drafted Derek Carr or Sam Darnold. I think is lighting it up right now.
Oh, dude, Sam Darnold.
Smart, so.
He was at like 13 for 13 at one point.
Yeah, going full Alex Smith out there.
Yeah.
Boss.
So yeah, kind of. I started my stream a little late. We were was helping another friend with electrical situation. We're gonna redo his whole shop, so I got back a little late. All right, hold on just one sec. Stroud under center, first and goal from their own 8 or from the 8. Backs up, tosses it back behind to the swing pass to Diggs, gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
This is actually the game I've been mostly watching today outside of Red Zone because like my big money league, I got Anthony Richardson and Pittman Jr. That's my kind of.
I was just stoked to see this because I like C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, like 2 of the most hyped quarterbacks out of last year's draft with the injury last year and everything. I wanted to see how they're going to do. Shotgun, Stroud hands it off to Mixon. Mixon gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage again.
Woof.
Yeah.
He started off at the bang with that 60-yard bomb, and it's been kind of a wet fart since then.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's still fun to watch, though. I mean, they're both guys are playing really well. Richardson has that pick, but I think he's going to be a little rustier. I mean, he only played like 4 weeks last year before he got injured for the season.
yeah, I was actually kind of pissed. I was watching Red Zone. They're like, cutting back at the Texans, and I think it was, a fumbled punt?
Yeah, blocked punt.
Like 5, and I'm like, oh, come on, Richardson, punch it in. Oh, no. Immediate handoff.
Shotgun, backs up, looking, Good protection. Protection breaks down. He is running for his life, running around the outside, throws the ball, intercepted. And there's a flag down. Interception at the goal line. Oh, no. It's going to be holding on the guy who intercepted it. He grabbed the receiver and yanked him. Yeah. Oh, that's aggressive. Yeah, that's a super penalty. Automatic first down. It's going to be like first and goal on like the 3. Yeah, that was an aggressive penalty. That was for sure a penalty.
You've been watching any of the other kind of games on the side?
A little bit here and there. The chat is keeping me up to date. Tyreek just got a 80-yard touchdown. Jesus Christ.
Daniel Jones with the fastest pick 6 known to man.
Daniel Jones is garbage.
Yeah, threw a pick 6 on like the 5-yard line. The dude took like 2 steps into the end zone.
Fantastic.
Absolute rifle to the lineman.
That's amazing. God, he's bad.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First and goal from the 4. Under center, snaps the ball, tosses it back to Mixon. Mixon's in. Easy, easy. Another touchdown. All right, let's update the score here. All right. 21-13. My guess is they're going to kick an extra point on this one instead of go for it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff you got with the little live score there on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
It's
I've been...
some sort of stream software you're using or what?
Yeah, and I'm slowly figuring out how to use it and modify it. So I've had a little help from the Googles and the Reddits, and then making sure it doesn't look like complete garbage.
So you got the Texans winning the Lombardi this year, or what's up with that?
No, it's just my possession arrow right now. I'm going to change it later, but that's the only one I could find on short notice. Extra point is good. It's 22-13. So yeah, I'm like, that's my possession arrow. So like, as the possession changes, so like, oops, didn't mean to do that. Mess that up. Oh my God, I'm moving everything around. I'm doing something wrong. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure all this out. I need to start locking certain layers of this so that way I don't move them around by accident. But like, yeah, it is a what is it called? Learning experience. Positive is I don't have Tom Grossi's raid right now, so I don't have like 400 people watching me screw it up. So that's good.
Absolute wild timing. I just like the game is boring. It's halftime. I pop over to YouTube. Oh, Tom's live with like 3 viewers. Cool. I click in. You're immediately just losing your mind.
Yeah.
The chat is flying faster than I can see it on my TV. Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that was wild. I went from like having like, I think I had like 10 viewers to having like 400 in the span of like a half a second. And then it dropped back down. But for the rest of the game, I mean, a lot of guys stuck around. Some of the guys that are in here today stuck around and watched with me. And subscribed. And I, at the end of that game, I still had like 30 viewers at certain points.
Looks like you've retained most of the subs too. I think I've got to like 190 something.
Yeah, it got to 194, and then now it's 190. I think 190 on the spot. So we'll see. Hopefully, people watch some of the videos. I'm trying to kind of branch out and see do different things. So change things. I'm down to 185. So I lost about 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of expecting that. So.
Let's see here. How many subscribers do I have? I think I still have way more than you. I kind of cheated though, to be honest. I had like just a personal channel that I just posted random shit to since like 2005, and it's just slowly. I'm sure half my subs are bots, but
Yeah.
kind of a silly sub count. Look at what is it? Yeah, 600 and something.
Yeah, I need to get over 500 so I can start doing some monetization. So hopefully we'll get there. Get some more people watching. But keep watching me today, and I'll call you here after the game before the Broncos.
Sounds like a plan. You're not going to live stream the Broncos game, are you?
No. Everyone don't need to see me be that sad. That's I.
All right,
Yeah.
Give me a quick prediction on the game before you let me go.
Which game? Broncos?
Yeah.
Broncos. Let's see here against Seattle. Broncos are going to win 24-21.
Love to hear it. Fuck the birds.
Exactly. This is for you, Seahawks. Sorry.
All right. Well, I'll look forward to watching y'all beat the sea chickens later.
All right.
Later, man. Good to hear from you.
You as well. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Everybody. All right, we got the ball as a touchback. So let's go ahead and shift this over. Colts. Oops. It's good to hear from Mike. He is the man. If you see him on there, Hoffman's Hoopties. He has some fun car videos he's made with some random cars he's purchased and owned over the years. So that would be, if you like cars, it is a fun watch. I might do a video with him about this car purchase I just recently did. All right, snap under shotgun, deep bomb pass, and he just overthrows him. He was wide open down. That was a touchdown, like 100%. There was no one there to stop him. Late flag. Going against the Texans, it sounds like. Legal contact. Automatic first down. So they get a 5-yard little freebie, but man, that would have been a touchdown. He broke wide open and he just missed him. That should have been a touchdown. Man, he was just that far, my head width away from it being a touchdown. Back to the air over the middle, almost intercepted. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to try and figure out a way on my next stream, if it's going to be during the early or the mid, to do a double of red zone on the right and the game I'm calling on the left, and see if I can get that set up. But try not to explode my brain with it. Richardson is in shotgun. They are on the 35-yard line. Snap, short pass over, and Pittman gets it about a 7-8 yard reception. Tackled immediately. I also need to change my chair. This thing, thought it would be comfortable, as it's like a rocking fluffy. I need to do something different. I think I'm going to get one of those gaming chairs. Get a nice Pikes Peak Devil's Head Ale. Taylor running the ball, just gets up past the first and gets smashed, but it looks like they are going to get their first down. So it's going to be first and 10 after that 3rd and 2. Minnesota is just beating the crap out of the Giants, kind of as expected. I've been talking about them today and how it's a race to the bottom with, I feel like, the Giants, and it's got to be the Giants and the Panthers are really just screaming to the bottom of the pack based on how they've been playing today. All right, Sermon's in at running back, man in motion, in shotgun, play action, pass across the middle, almost intercepted, but he gets it, and he's running down to the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown! Holy crap! That looked like an almost interception to an almost get tackled, almost out of bounds. Ashton Dulin, huge play. That was amazing. That was a beautiful play. Jeez, that was a hell of a play. All right, going for the extra point. Up, and it is good. 20-22, 2-point game here. Yeah, Colts are. Like, honestly, like, Richardson's going to have some rust to knock off for sure. Like, he had that one interception that was pretty bad. And he's had some missed passes. Like, honestly, the 2 passes before this could have been a touchdown, too. So I think he's going to be really good. I think the Colts are going to be really good. I think Richardson needs to knock some rust off after being injured and missing so many games. And also the fact that he's really fresh. Like, I mean, if you think about it, there's that whole idea that like since high school, he has only played in 18, only started in 18 games, I think. And so it's like, I think there's going to be some adjustment. So he's going to make some mistakes, but I think they're going to be good. I mean, they have Jonathan Taylor. Their defense is legit. They've got some really great wide receivers. Um, so yeah, be a fun team to watch this year. I think Anthony Richardson is a really fun quarterback to watch. You got the Strouds. I mean the Texans. I feel like they're bullying bullying the script writer, blowing up his car, blowing up the moon. If anyone doesn't get that, that is a Tom Grossi reference. His script writer is amazing. 4-1, 5 yards from the end zone. Really? That feels like the Broncos last year. We couldn't do anything. We get to the red zone and be like, well, may as well just kick a field goal because we're not going to get past the red zone. So why even bother? All right. I'm trying to look at different scores and stuff going on right now. I definitely need to figure out a way to do a couple different things. Bills scored again, huh? Missed that. Josh Allen, rush. So Allen has 2 rushing and 2 passing touchdowns. He is killing it. What the heck? ESPN's giving me dumb ads. Trying to look at scores. There we go. All right. So we are back. Kickoff incoming. Kick and touchback. All right. Yeah, I definitely agree. Allen is by far the second best. If like I mean, it's not as far apart as people think. I think realistically, Mahomes has more talent around him. So it's like you have, I don't know, man. It's like a 1A 1B situation. All right, lined up under center is Stroud. Man in motion is Diggs. It's going to hand off. Nope, never mind. Fake. And a little dump off pass to Mixon for a screenplay. And that is going to get about 11 yards for a first down. Yeah, the Bills definitely turned it up in the second half there. All right, lined up in shotgun, backs to his left and right. Looks like fullback, and Mixon to his right. He's going to hand off to Mixon, who's going to cut around the left side and get about 7, 8 yards. Going to be a 2nd and 2 or 3 here. Mixon is just, man, he is running hard today. He's running real hard today, and I really like it. It's good to see. Let's take a look here real quick. What are Mixon's stats for today? I know he's over 100, but how much over 100? Mixon, 127 yards. That's big. Big day. All right, we got 2nd and 3 under center. Mixon in the back. Toss to Mixon and a double toss, and it looks like McDowell is just taken off, and that is 20 yards downfield. 15, 20. Was that Tank Dell? Tosses it to Mixon, double, which is like a, what was that, a reverse? Reverse to Dell, Tank Dell. That was huge. That was a beautiful play. It was perfectly executed. That was great. Yeah, that was a 17-yard Tank Dell rush on a reverse. Tank Dell is fast, man. He just moved. That was beautiful. A kickoff return for the touchdown for the Cardinals. I'm gonna have to watch that on replay. That's freaking awesome. All right, under center snaps goes to Nick Pierce. Pierce is running hard. He gets a 9-yard carry right off the bat. Heck yeah, man. Texans are just, dude, their ground game is killing it today. What, did someone in my team randomly just start doing well? Oh no, his team's just hot garbage right now. That's what it is. I'm not slated to win. It's just slated to be closer. That game is great, dude. I honestly I should have picked the Bills Cardinals. I just really want. This is a fun game too, but man, this. All right, under center, 2nd and 1. Pierce is still in the backfield. Toss to Pierce. He's going to cut back up to the right, and just shy of the 20. Ooh, 3-point game with the 2-point conversion. Dang. Oh, I forgot to move the thing again. Sorry, guys. I'm like constantly behind the ball on this stuff. I will get better at this eventually. One of these decades. All right, in shotgun, Mixon's back in the game to his right. Stroud, fake handoff, passes it over to Dell for about a 5-yard. Yeah, see that with the Bears. Who scored? All right, we have 2nd and 4. Stroud under center. It's going to be a handoff to Mixon again. Cuts around the outside down to about the 9-yard line for another first down. Texans are just moving it down. They're just running. They burning time like crazy. So normally I am bye week. This year I don't have that on my fantasy league. We didn't start that league up this year, but I'm thinking about changing mine from OB to bye week again. Actually, I think I'm going to do that right now. If I can figure out how to do it. I'll do that in between. All right, so it is 1st and 10 from the 9, so really 1st and goal. Under center, Mixon right up to the left, and he's down to about the 3-yard line. All right, change my team name. It is back to bye week. Yeah, the Cardinals Bills, the Bills thing. I mean, like, look at the Broncos game last year where they like won on a miracle. The Bills just know how to lose at home. I love the Bills, but man, come on. Confusion timeout by Houston. Hey, good time to take a pee. I am worse than Tom Grossi because I'm older than Tom Grossi. Oh, God. Too fat. All right, I missed a play. It looks like it was a handoff to Mixon. He got stopped short of the goal line. Glad I did not miss that. Was not meaning to P for the D, but alas, here we are. All right, 3rd and goal. Shotgun, Mixon to the left. Snap backs up. Stroud's running it in himself, and he falls short. He's going to be 2 yards short. Yeah, right. I walk away to go pee. Yeah. Actually, I have a neighbor of mine was getting rid of a mini fridge. It's a Coors Light mini fridge with a clear front. It's brand new. And they got it for free and they didn't want it. So I have it. I just don't have a place to put it right now. And Bree is talking about it. Hey, it is. It's very fluffy. But Bree's talking about building me a streaming shed. 4th and goal from the 2. Shotgun. Snaps it. Runs over to the left. Quick toss pass. Touchdown. That is Stephon Diggs. Touchdown number 2 of the day. So Bree said, essentially, so my wife said, if we monetize, if I get to the point where I can, getting an income from me being a goober on the internet, we're going to build a streaming shed. I'll have air conditioning, all my internet, my little thing. I will not have a bathroom, though. So there's that. All right, kick is up, and it is good. So it is now 29-20. So 2-score game. Yeah, if I have to go pee, it's like where I'm gonna put it is like near the backside of the back part of the garage, near the dog run, and so I'd be able to just go out and just I like it. I'm a guy. I pee outside. Just do that. It's fine, right? Right. All right. I'll remember to move my marker. A Levis pick 6. I was wondering what happened. Damn. So the Bears offense the Bears have 24 points. Their offense has 0. Well, that's about the most Bears freaking thing I've ever seen. All right, there we go. So Steelers 4th and 21, so I imagine they're punting that. So yeah, so it gives good old Kirky Cousins, Kirkland Cousins. Or is it Costco Cousins? No, not Costco. What is it? Kohl's Cousins. It always looks like he shops at Kohl's. All right, so here we go. We are back. Ooh, Kirko chains. You think he's going to be chaining up this year? That was like a Minnesota thing. You think he's bringing that with him? Kirk Cousins just seems like one of the most bland human beings. Yeah, I see that. I saw that it was 4th down, 4th and 7 or something for the Bills. Cardinals get the ball, 5 minutes left, huh? Never know. All right, this one's going to be returned. He catches it. He's running around past the 25 to the 30, 32. All right, Colts are down by 9. They have the ball, so let's move our little possession marker because I need to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, so shotgun, man in motion, steps back to pass, deep pass to the right side, and just outside is out of bounds to Mitchell. Richardson whacked his hand, so he had pressure, and when he threw that ball, I think he whacked his hand on the defender. So that's why it's possible that he went outside like that. Jamar Chase up to 62 yards in the Bengals game. In shotgun, backs up to pass, throws short and too short and incomplete. Hits the feet of Pittman. Looks like Richardson is his hand. Something's hurting him. Is the LA Rams punter the one that was punting it all weird and everyone was trying to catch it off balance because of how it moved around in the air? Because I saw a video on that from Isaac punts. All right, you got a false start on the offense, so that's going to screw him up. That is going to be a 3rd and 15. It was on false start on the quarterback. Never heard of that. I've never seen the quarterback get called because he's allowed to move around and change plays, right? Okay. I guess he hard counted too hard. 3rd and 15, shotgun, empty back, deep bomb, huge pass, and it is caught at the 15 by Pierce. Holy crap. That was a huge play. There's 3 plays that have Richardson 80% of his passing yards today. Holy crap. What happened with the Falcons? 1st and 10 from the 16. Richardson's going to run around. He misses one, misses second, gets a first down at the 5-yard line. Richardson is making moves, man. 1st and goal from the 5. Yeah, Hoff, I saw that. I wonder if he's going to be doing that. I'm going to keep an eye on that this afternoon, though, with that punter. That was massive. So they got down the field in a hurry. Richardson's up to 212 yards. So they marked him out at the 6. So the ref screwed something up and they're doing something. I don't even know what's going on. There was a clock issue. This is the second time the refs have screwed up the clock. So the clock is moving as opposed to being stopped. So it is going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Richardson is in shotgun. Taylor to his left. Snaps it. Fake handoff to Taylor. Pass over the middle. Almost picked. Dude, I can't believe the Bengals are going to lose the Patriots. Jesus. My pick'ems this week for random pick'ems just absolutely destroyed. I'm pretty sure I picked the Dolphins to win. I'm pretty sure I picked, well, the Bills are still winning, but I picked the Bengals to win. I picked the Saints to win too, so there's that. All right, second goal, same position. Taylor on the right. In shotgun is Richardson. Taylor moves around to the left, hands it off to Taylor. Taylor runs up the middle. He gets down to the, about the half-yard line. They're coming up on 3 minutes, man. They got to keep an eye on this clock. Right, third and goal. Richardson. Pierce. Pierce gets tackled behind the line. Net minus 2 yards. It's fourth and goal. Doing a little quick of change of players, but they are not going to kick. You cannot get both the kicker and Pierce on waivers. Okay, you're first for the first pick, not for both. So pick which one you want, because I'm taking one of them. You goober. All right. First and goal on the 3. In shotgun. Sorry, fourth and goal. Fourth and goal on the 3-yard line. Richardson's going to run it, and he is going to get there. Yeah, he's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Anthony Richardson. All right, so it is going to be 26-29. Two minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock, though, and they are down by 3. They're going to go for an extra point. Heck of a run. To Ototo. Extra point is up, and it is good. 27-29. Indy still has all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so there is a legit chance they could get the ball with enough time to get down in place to kick a field goal. Oh, Daniel Jones. They're putting some stats up of his. He is just terrible. Do they still have, what is his name? Tommy DeVito? Or is that what, DeVito? The Italian kid? Just put him in. At least he's fun. Daniel Jones is just depressing. Cardinals got to stop. They're getting the ball back. Oh, boy. With 2 minutes left. Dude, some real close games. You know what? It's not a close game. Panthers Saints. Panthers Saints. Kickoff and touchback. Yeah, but the Cardinals, with having Kyler Murray back and the team that they have a good team. I think they had a rough season last year. I think the Cardinals could be pretty good this year. I don't think they're going to be in top contention, like not going for first round bye situation, but I think they're more than possible making the playoffs. Realistically, though, you got Rams, Cardinals, Niners in that division that are all going to be more than possible making. All right, running play over to the left. Mixon gets about a half a yard. First time out called prior to the 2-minute warning. Dude, Texans are looking really good, and it looks like they have like a really good chemistry with their whole team. So they could be a really good team to watch. And it definitely looks like Patriots are toast. Or Patriots, not Patriots. I'm sorry. Bengals lost to the Patriots. It's official. They're done. God, I cannot believe they did that. I just thought I saw something that showed that they did. That was official. Yeah, final. Mixon gets 3 or 4 yards. It's going to come up to me about 3rd and 6. So you have a 6-point game, Cardinals and Bills. You got the Patriots beating the Bengals. You got the Bears beating the Titans currently. Titans have the ball back, though, with 2:20 left. So there is a possibility. Giants are screwed. They're dust. Whatever. Steelers are up on the goal line. Jags, Dolphins tied. Glad I did not draft Addison this year. That sucks, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, Saw, you're supposed to keep me up on these things, man. That's like your whole fucking purpose. If I ever get like bigger and I need admins, you're gonna be my admin because you're always here. You can just kick people out who are being dickholes. How's that sound? When you keep me apprised. Do you know how to edit video? Could use one of them too. Because I do recording and then immediately, so I'll do like an hour of recording, and then immediately after recording, I do an hour and a half of editing. And I'm not that good at it, but I got a new little thing. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I got this. Oh, this thing's cool. I'm super stoked on this thing. So I got this. It's like an editing thing, and I made my own keys. So it's like I can fast forward using my little dial, and then cut, change, reverse, delete, modify, save, all these different things. So I just sit here and click and spin, and I gotten really fast with my editing now. So I can try and edit a little quicker, but I'm not that good yet. So we'll get there. Like I said, the Steelers, I don't think they're going to be very good this year, but they're going to have a winning record because I don't think Tomlin's capable of having a losing record. And I don't think it's legal for him to have a losing record. I'm going to miss the opening part of the Broncos game, it looks like. Oof. It's like sacrilege for me. What time do the Broncos start? They start in 8 minutes. All right. In shotgun. Movement up front. False start on Houston. So that is going to put it. What was that? 3rd and 12, 3rd and 11. Off, you'll never be banned from my stream. Right now I have 6 people. You're important. When I have 30,000, maybe then. Just kidding. I doubt I'll ever have Tom Grossi numbers, but I'm going to still do this because I'm having fun. So, 3rd and 11. At the 2-minute warning, it's 2 minutes left. If Indy can stop them here, they got a real chance to come back and win this game. Snap, shotgun. Stroud passes it. No. They're saying catch. On the sideline, catch for a first down. No way. They're going to have to look at the review on this. I got to see the replay on this. Nico Collins gets that catch. Left knee is inbounds in front of the first down marker. That is a first down. They marked it shy of the first down, but that is a first down. Holy crap. It's under review. No way. Wicked. That's nuts, man. Nico Collins is a freak. That was crazy. That was caught the ball, had possession, knee down, inbounds. Yeah, no, that was a first down. That's a first down. Unreal. That was oof. I think we're going to see the Texans squeak away with this one if they can just keep it moving. Falcons lose to the Steelers. Honestly, Justin Fields probably played like ass. It looks like they did not score a single point on offense. It is the most Steelers way to win a game I've ever seen. Like I don't even know what to say. Steelers win a game 18-10 without scoring a single offensive point. Just a shitload of field goals. Yowza. Wow. Dude, Nico Collins is having a monster game. Diggs, monster game. Levis got picked. What? Oh, no, we already knew that. That was the pick 6. But he got picked off again. So let me get this straight. So the Bears got 24 points and won without a single offensive point. And the Steelers got 18 points and won without a single offensive point. Neither of those surprise me. Like, at all. Mixon gets a 5-yard run. Another timeout called by Indy. Bears D is really good. Like, yeah, it'd be great to see the Bears lose, but their defense dragged them across that finish line. Their offense was hot garbage. They can't lean on the defense like that every week. It's not going to happen. They're not going to, like, you can be happy for a win on a Bears fan, but your offense looked like shit. So, if I was the Broncos right now, like, we won that way. If we win that way today, I'm going to be down on the season a little bit because it's like our expectation is our offense is finally going to take a step forward, right? Finally going to take a step forward. And then you do that where your offense cannot score, period. That's a little disheartening, especially with a lot of the first round picks and all the picks that they did on offense and trades they made. So they got the win. I don't know if I'd be thrilled about winning without scoring a single offensive point. Steelers, yeah, well, look at your quarterbacks. Not surprised. 2nd down and 6, snaps the ball, toss back to Mixon. Mixon's going to get another 3 or 4 yards. Near the 50, though. Broncos are kicking off in a couple minutes. Looks like I'll miss the beginning of that, but such is the price to pay. All right, so we got 3rd and 3. They have the chance. Indy doesn't have another timeout. But if they don't get this, then they're going to end up with about a minute or so. Give or take a minute, and then they'll be able to try and... But all they need is a field goal to win. They're only down by 2. So they don't need to score a touchdown like a lot of these other situations, especially recently, the Thursday and the Friday game where it was a touchdown game. All right, 3rd and 3. This is for the game. All right. Stroud under center. Toss back to Mixon. Mixon's going to get the first down and a whole lot more. That is going to be it. Mixon, player of the game right there, man. He got like 150 yards rushing today. He did it. 159 yards for Mixon. I believe that's his career high. Wild. All right, so there you go. That's going to be it for this game. The Texans are going to walk away with the victory in Indianapolis. There's no way they get to just kneel it out. Texans are looking good, man. Texans are looking real good. I'm excited to keep watching them the rest of the year. I might do some streams for them this year, just specifically. They're just a fun team to watch. Tough loss for Indy. They played a really, really good game. They look good, man. I'm excited for Indy. They lost this one by 2, but man, they're back, I think. I think they're gonna have a great season. All right, guys. I'm gonna go get ready to watch this Broncos game. I appreciate all of you tuning in to watch me this morning and hang out with me while I watch this Texans Indy game. Appreciate all of you guys. I will be back next weekend. I will announce. I didn't get to announce this one, but I will announce midweek what game I'll be streaming. So hopefully, some of you guys tune in. Maybe we'll have a few more. Let's just keep having some fun. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Go Niners. Go Broncos. As far as the rest of the games this weekend, Packers already played. So.